You gon' feel, you gon' feel this. You gon' feel, you gon' feel this. Yeah. I'm done talking with you.
So this morning I'm actually headed to a meeting with a good friend of mine, Cynthia Treglia. Cynthia is a acupuncturist who I met 10 years ago, maybe 11, when the Ripple first came to pass, and I had a great interaction with her, and she and I just really hit it off in a lot of ways because she's an amazing woman that has a real unique and chill approach to life. I mean, this woman, every time you're with her, you just feel calm. Doesn't matter what kind of stress or frustration you might be experiencing in your life, she just has this aura about her that is just absolutely amazing. And I used to hold these Ripple events. I'd see her a little bit more regularly, but her practice has taken off and she's super, super successful, and she lives on the other part of town. And so I was real grateful that she was willing to come to my neck of the woods, which is still probably 25 minutes away from where I'm at. But, you know, come north, have a little coffee, have a little conversation, do a little chill time with me. She is definitely by far one of my favorite people in Austin because she just is just incredible, supportive, has such an outlook on life that's positive and amazing, and I love her to death. And so I'm super excited to spend some time with her this morning. Hopefully I can talk her into appearing on video so that you guys can meet her as well. I'll put a link to her website on my show notes or in description. But she's amazing. And I guess part of the reason I wanted to film today was because, oftentimes we don't recognize the really super special people that enter our lives and the people that, come into it at the right time. And I was really, really at a phase in my life when I first met Cynthia that I wasn't really sure that the Ripple was anything, right? That it was going to be successful, that anybody would care, that it would go anywhere. That almost rhymed. But, just kind of really struggling with a lot of self-confidence and a lot of self-doubt. And she just had this way of expressing how amazing that she felt the event was, and the incredible connections that she made at the 8-Minute Ripple was actually the event that we do. Or did with regularity. I'm going to do them again. We will ride again when I find time in my crazy busy schedule. But she just absolutely was one of the greatest supporters for me, which just at that time of my life I needed. And I needed that little, push forward. I needed that little pinch of self-confidence, and I needed a good friend to share some concerns and doubts with. And here it is, as we discussed, 11 years later, I guess, now that I did the math correctly in my head, we're still good friends. We don't see each other all that often, but when we see each other, it's like no time has passed. And those are the special friends. Those are the relationships that you want to strive for in your life. And, she is definitely part of my inspiration / motivation circle. That network of people that I can go to anytime, anywhere, and be in a position to... Why am I going bendy? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to stop recording, and we'll record later. But she's just one of those people that's my go-to people, and I love her to death.
My city nice, the city lights is glowing. You and me in the city streets just strolling. I don't know them, you're here, so I know they not important. Idols on the posters, girl, I'm getting closer.
I am still making my way down to Austin. Normally I would leave a little bit early, but today I had to get my swim in, which I'm pretty proud that I got my swim in because last night we had a really late soccer game. Tell me how we originally connected.
Well, we originally connected when you spoke at Wisdom at Work.
Yep.
And I found you completely engaging. And I don't even remember what you said, but you were really engaging, and we did some kind of experiential thing. And then I went up and talked to you, and you probably said, hey, let's go have coffee,
yep.
Which we've been doing
for a long time.
Ever since.
So I was telling everybody that I think we've known each other for 11 years now.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, it might be longer, because when I spoke at Wisdom at Work, it was the first time. It was actually before my book came out, like right before it. So
yeah, it was before.
But She is one of my truest friends, one of the most amazing people in Austin. As I've already said, she is just unbelievable. How do you get so much energy and be so vibrant? You're just, you know,
I hang out with people like you.
We were just talking about it. It's like we get high off of our conversations, right?
I know.
Every single time.
That's one of the reasons why I like going to coffee, because I forget all the things that I know to be true. And then when I sit down with you and we start remembering how you create a life, how you create and manifest success and happiness and well-being and peace and confidence, then when we talk about it, it reminds me of it. And when I leave, I feel high. I feel
Me too.
I'm really kind of euphoric.
Yep.
I drive away and I'm just euphoric about talking about the truth, like who we really are,
Yep.
who everybody really is,
Yep.
like who they are inside, and how we get caught up in trying to live from our deficits instead of the truth.
Yep.
And after I talk with you, I remember very clearly, and it makes me feel good all day.
Well, me too. I mean, I'm truly blessed by having you in my life, and I told my audience earlier that you are someone that I can maybe not see for long periods of time, but it was like we just saw each other yesterday when we get together.
Yes.
Because we have this just like awesome, cool energy. So, but you know, what does the ripple mean to you?
Well, for me, from the very beginning, as an introvert, I'm not very good at networking and going out and promoting myself. And
She says she's an introvert. I don't believe it.
I am. You know, I am. But really, what it meant to me was being able to go someplace where I knew someone, you.
Yeah.
And you were the person who was holding the space for the event. And so it created this safety place where I could go and I knew that I was going to be greeted.
See, what did I tell you? She is amazing. I actually wish I had recorded our entire conversation because she is someone that is just an absolute hoot. She's got an energy and an enthusiasm. So I just got home. I actually ended up stopping off for my meeting with Cynthia to do a little work at Whole Foods.
I'm done talking with you. Fly city nights, the city lights is glowing. You and me in the city streets just strolling. Posters, girl, I'm getting closer. Singing songs about you at every single show, girl. You're a skywalker and I'm not gonna try it for